on Richard being Richard, like, well, I'm going to ride that dragon.
Yeah.
So when Richard comes to the Y in the road, and he has two choices of which way to go, left away from the dragon and right towards the dragon, he takes the right path. And something popped in my head. Earlier in the book, Kaelin had told Richard about when the paths split off, and actually if you go right, it goes left, and left, you go right.
Mm-hmm.
We know that Richard is deciding to go towards the dragon. This is not a mistake. He's not going, I'm going to go this way because it's going to end up away from the dragon.
Right.
But that has been a concept that we've read about in this book. And so when this Y happened in the path again, I went, I wonder if he is actually going to be fine going down that path and going down the other path, which anybody with half a brain would be like, yeah, away from the dragon. They actually end up running into the dragon.
It's a diversion.
Right. Are they fucking with him? He doesn't know. I mean, he doesn't really think about it either, so.
Yeah. Well, he makes it to where the dragon is rumored to be hanging out. And he's like, oh, maybe the dragon's not here. And then all of a sudden, the fucking dragon pops out.
It gives him a jump scare.
And he flies off of his fucking horse and hides behind a rock. And the horse ends up being cooked and eaten.
It made it sound like he hops off the horse.
It was hard for me. I had to go back a couple times because it happened really fast.
Yeah, it does make it seem like he hopped off the horse quick because his horse was freaking out. But with as fast as I feel like this would have happened, I don't think he would have had time to. Because the dragon comes out of nowhere.
Yeah.
They're just riding along like, maybe slowly, cautiously, because he's looking for a dragon. But Richard figures it's going to be easy enough to see, so he's tromping along, and then the dragon comes out, scares the horse rears, knocking Richard off the back of it. And as it takes off and the dragon gets it, Richard goes to hide behind the rock.
It just happened super fast, so I was like, oh,
Yeah.
there's fire. Oh, why? How is he not burned, but the horse is? I'm confused.
Well, that's the way it seemed to Richard. Fire, where's my horse? Oh, shit. Now I'm hiding.
Snapping of bones and screaming of horses.
Oh, it made his stomach turn when he heard the horse be eaten.
Yeah. And he's just hiding, horseless, behind the rock.
Yeah, and it was at this point that he decides that this was a stupid thing to do.
God damn it, Richard. Who told you to do this? Oh, you. God damn it.
You don't fuck with dragons, man. It's a dragon.
This is not a story. This is real life, bro. We don't fuck with dragons.
So that is when the dragon lifts the boulder that he's hiding behind, because, I mean, why wouldn't it?
Yeah. Like a fucking cartoon.
Right, exactly. Just making it as dramatic as possible. Oh my God. It's just not smashing it and like clawing its way around this
Yeah.
big boulder. It's just like, gonna set that over here. And then Richard finds himself face to face with a red dragon. And I think that is where we're going to stop and have a beer break. Ha
Ah.
ha! Terry Goodkind could do a cliffhanger, so can I. All right, well, tonight we are drinking No Rules Chocolate Peanut Butter Cup. This is the first craft beer I ever tasted. Well, one related to this beer, anyways. This one is chocolate and peanut butter, which also I'm a big fan of. Our favorite local brewery, Perrin Brewing, had a release, and we finally got to pick them up. Social distancing style, just in the car and like a little drive-through. It was pretty cool. But this beer is an imperial porter made with coconut and turbinado sugar, then laid down and aged in bourbon barrels for several months with flavors of like a traditional chocolate peanut butter cup. Because they're traditional. Because they're like the greatest thing ever created. And this is a beer that tastes like the greatest thing ever created, the mixture of chocolate and peanut butter.
Yeah, normally Perrin has like... So, this is exciting.
So, we have not tried it yet. I am super excited and can wait no longer. So, I'm going to drink it whether you do or not. Cheers, JD.
Oh my God.
It's so fucking good. It's so good. You guys, it is so good. You can taste the peanut butter. You can taste the chocolate. And it is bourbon barreled, so there is that little bit of heat to it. Not overly so.
It's like, there's like a hint of like the regular No Rules in the background. But it's like mainly just peanut butter chocolate.
I think that this might be the best beer ever. I mean that. This is that good.
It is really, really good. Unfortunately, I hope it's not the best beer ever because
we may never have it again.
Yeah.
Well, I am going to take a few minutes to sit back and enjoy this, and we'll be back right after this. And we are back. Although I think Jade and I both agree we could sit down and drink so much more of this. We only have the one bottle, so.
Yeah, it's really, really, really good. And you might hear how good it is in the last half of the podcast. I'm not going to lie.
I think I forgot to mention that it was something like 15%. So 3, 2, 1, go. So when we left, Richard was face to face with a red dragon.
A talking dragon.
A talking dragon. A talking dragon with a female voice. As you would, he pulls out his sword because fucking dragon, and the dragon's not really that impressed.
Yeah, she's like, I've seen bigger swords, Richard.
I mean, yeah. Yep. So Richard tries to get the dragon to help him stop Rawl. And the dragon, I'm sorry, you know what? We should just call her Scarlet. Scarlet doesn't believe that he can do it because he's just a small, skinny little man.
Yeah, little man with your little sword. You can't do shit. Calm down.
She just shits all over Richard in their first meeting. And like, she doesn't want to eat him for his taste.
Yeah, he would just be like a little treat afterwards. Richard decides at this point that he has to stall in order to keep from being eaten by the dragon, and so he starts flirting with her a little bit.
That's a hell of a move. How do you go like, I don't want to die. How do I solve this problem? I'm going to fuck that dragon.
Yeah, I'm going to fuck the dragon. You got pretty eyes.
Hey,
also,
cutie.
When you touch your tit like that, I like it a lot.
That's not a move I would have gone with. I still would have been on the running and screaming and maybe slashing wildly. But Richard's like, nah.
Bold strokes, babe.
Yeah. And I can't even. It works. It fucking works.
Yeah. She's like, hell yeah, I'm sexy. What you need, baby?
Fuck yeah, I'm a good looking dragon. Do you see this? These red scales?
Yeah, I'm distracted now. What you got to talk about? And he's like, hey, also, he stole your egg, didn't he? That takes the dragon out of sexy time and straight into, I'm fucking pissed. What do you know about my egg?
Yeah, from sexy time to angry mom real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he uses the opportunity that he creates for himself in making this shock to try and strike a deal with Scarlet. And he says, look, if I help you get your egg back, then you can fly me around to look for my friends. Scarlet makes it clear to Richard that dragons don't fly people around. It's humiliating because, I mean, they're being subjected to do whatever a human wants them to do, and it seems like this attitude that Scarlet has towards Richard is that dragons are above people. You're insignificant, you're small, you're not powerful, so I'm just going to eat you. And that's pretty much the interactions between dragons and humans.
I would say so.
But Richard has something that she wants and means her no harm. Like, I think that's another big part of this. Obviously, Darken Rahl has stolen her egg and is keeping it from her as, like, not really blackmail, but a ransom. Collateral, even. Do what I want, otherwise this is gone.
Yeah, absolutely.
And Richard is offering her help to get her child back. I don't see how any mom could refuse that.
But, I mean, they have a little bit of conversation about how do I know that you will do what I say, and how do I know that you will do what I say. Richard's like, dude, we'll get your egg first.
Yeah. We'll do your thing first. I don't care. That's fine. Just help me out.
Yeah. Because he knows that she's going to be honorable. He knows that red dragons are, like, super awesome, right? So you're going to hold your word.
Well, I think at this point, he doesn't really have much of a choice. It's a dragon. So either she is true to her word and everything's going to be fine, or she's not and he's going to be dinner. So it doesn't matter.
So she says, all right, bargain struck. It's on your honor and on mine. I'm not going to promise not to eat you once we're all done with everything, but cool. We'll do it.
Yeah, it's the honor system. We'll decide on this much and see how it goes.
Richard then brings up, like, logistics. Now that I know that I have your word, okay, how do you deal with Gars? And she's like, I can handle some. He's like, well, what about, like, dozens? And she's like, oh, shit.
They're going to have to work together to get this figured out.
Right. And at this point, we, like, fade out and then fade back in.
Sound effects.
Right.
I'm not good at them.
I thought it was great.
Yeah, insert whatever you want to there. It's fine.
And we're back with Zed and Kaylin and company.
Zedco.
Zedco.
With a big K because there's no K-A.
Zed and Co.
Zed and Co.
And Zed is looking for the Nightstone, and he ends up screaming in horrible pain. Kaylin and Chase are understandably upset.
Yeah, this is what Dark and Raw was referring to when he was talking to Richard. The next time Zed looks for you, he's going to find himself trapped in the underworld. So Kaylin, early on when she met Richard, has an experience like this. I feel like this is close to the same thing. Her body was in the Wayward Pine with Richard next to the fire. Her mind or her soul, whatever you want to call it, is in the underworld and suffering.
I feel like, yeah.
So Zed screams and his soul is somewhere else. And Kaylin and Chase, they're just like staring at him like,
That's not normal.
Yeah, that's not supposed to happen. Richard, in the same situation, had a plan. He held on to her. He was calm. And he was like, I'm going to be the light so she can find her way back to this realm. And like, I'm going to fucking be there. We're going to bro out so hard. She's going to be able to find her way back.
Yeah, I'm going to give her the light line to grab onto and fly home.
Right. And this happens to Zed. He's got enough sense about him to look over at them and be like, oh shit. Part of me is in the underworld and in excruciating pain. You need to touch me with your power.
Creepily look over at them and, like, half dead. Be like, ah!
Yeah, which it would have been scary enough. Like, touch me. No, gross. Ew, no. That's not going to happen, dude. What else can I do for you?
Keep your fucking robe on, Zed.
Yeah, right. But then for Kaylin to use her power on Zed is no small thing either. She has to use her power on Zed, and we know that changes a person forever. And the thought I had was it must have been so terrible for Zed that he was instantly willing to be like, confess me, because it kind of, scrambles your brain up a little bit maybe, and that would help somehow with the pain. Shar wanted Kaylin to do this to her for a mercy killing too. In a way. Not the same way, but like you could think that Zed going into the underworld, being unable to escape, would be feeling very sad and forlorn and depressed. And I mean, it's the fucking underworld. So if Kaylin could replace that feeling with love, like she did for Shar, that would be what Zed's intention was. But that's not it at all.
No.
Because after Kaylin touches him with her power, he's fucking fine.
Yeah, after a minute, because at first they don't think it works, and then eventually he's like, oh, hey, thanks for doing that.
Yeah, there was that movie moment where they're sitting, staring, kind of like Pulp Fiction.
Yeah.
Where the needle goes in and they all lean back and go, oh my God. And then Mia Wallace pops up.
Yeah.
Hey, spoiler alert. Sorry, guys. Like, oh, that was fucking trippy.
It's only
That
been out
moment
for a
happened
minute.
for them. Right. Fucking terrifying.